it is Sharika back here with another budget. All right, so if you saw my last video, I planned out my budget for all of January for both paychecks. If you didn't know, I like to plan out the monthly budget and then just make sure I see how each paycheck is going to go so that I can forward each bill or activity before it happens. And so I do each monthly budget in my spreadsheet pre-planned, and you can take a look at the last video to see that. So today what I'm going to do is I actually print out my budget, if you can see here, and I pop that in my planner after I print it out, after I plan it out. Then on payday, I go into YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. It is an amazing software and has absolutely saved my budgeting life. It has taught me how to budget, taught me how to use credit cards wisely. It has helped me get out of debt several times, and I absolutely love it. It keeps me right on track. But today what we're going to do is my first paycheck of the year, my first paycheck of January, and we're going to just pop that into YNAB. Alrighty, so as you see, we are in January of 2024. I've got two overspent categories right now. Let's take a look and see what that is. Food, even though I had no money for food, I did go out to eat, and I'm over budget by $29.13. But I'm putting money in that budget today, so it'll balance out. Also, in medical, I did have a doctor's appointment. This specific doctor is my therapy appointment. She does not take insurance, and so I pay out of pocket. But I do have a flexible spending account. So what I do is I just usually pay for these expenses, my medical expenses, out of pocket. Then I submit the claim to my flexible spending account. I should be getting that money back within a week, and then I'll just fill that account, that category back. So I never really worry when the medical category is red, because I know with my flexible spending account, I'm going to be reimbursed for it anyway. So let's get back to the budget since we've seen the status of everything. All right, so first is my charitable giving. First thing first on the budget, and I have $375 budgeted for this check. Then, oh, you know what? My bad. Let's just go backwards. Undo that. First off, I need to put in my paycheck. So that's important. So my paycheck is going to go to ready to assign. Let me look on my phone and see how much that paycheck was. It looks like it was $2,562 and 57 cents, which is about $20 over what I budgeted. If you look at my budget that I planned for, I planned for $25.40, so I've got a little bit of extra wiggle room, which we'll be saving. All right, so now that I have $25.62.57 to assign, let's get to budgeting. All right, so back to where we were. $375 for tithes and offerings. Then we are going to go to One Child Matters. And as you see, I'm already funded for this month. So I'm going to go into next month and start funding that for my regular bills. So One Child Matters down here. I'll just click underfunded. That's $39. Actually, no, I'm just only going to put half. So $19.50. Then we are going to go to the cell phone. I'll do half of that. $30. Car and condo insurance, which I believe is State Farm. $122.50. HOA. $175. Mortgage. I should be wearing glasses. $637. BGE. $95. Internet. $38. Netflix. I know, I'm all over the place. At some point I need to put these things in order just to make it easier. Fubo. 46, HP Inc. 350, life insurance 3150, YouTube music 750, and Dropbox I actually canceled. So let's just remove the goal for this. Oh no, I didn't cancel that. I did cancel something else. I canceled something that was a sinking fund. Okay, never mind. I still need to cancel Dropbox. All right, Planet Fitness. Well, no, I need to add money to Dropbox, which is 650. Planet Fitness 5, and Hulu 450. All right, and that puts money in all of those budget categories. All right, so next up is Mariah's student loan, which is my daughter's student loan that I help her pay. And I did make the January payment for that already. So I'm just going to put that money down here in February also. So I am ahead of the game. So this paycheck for January is funding next month's bills. And that's one of the main goals of YNAB, and that's why I love it. Maybe I'll do a video on how I got a month ahead, but let me tell you, it is a lifesaver. All right, let's continue. Now we're going to go back to January because I need to fund my variable expenses. This I'm not a month ahead on. I am right on target. Hopefully one day that'll be a goal. But until then, let's start. Enjoy life. 150, and honestly I am not going to be spending a lot of this because I will be on vacation. Gasoline, the same thing. I'm not going to be spending majority of this because I'll be on vacation for quite some time. And so at the end of the month when I close out my budget, I'll probably just move that stuff over to savings. Then nothing for health and fitness. Next is food and groceries. So I was over 29.13, but I'm going to add 150 as budgeted, so I've got 120.87. Again, I'll be on vacation, so I'm not going to be using that a lot. Hair. Let's see. For my retightening, I already have money for this month, so let me just put this half of this towards next month. 75. All right, that's February. Let's go back to January. Beauty, which I will be getting my nails done tomorrow. I already have 100, and I'll be adding 100. And then lastly is going to be the buffer. Well, not lastly, but all right. So yeah, that's good. I've got 427.57 left. Next on the budget are my saving items. So first up is Ideal Image. Half of that is $79. Massage Envy. I already have 125. I think I just need to add a transaction, but I'm just going to put half of that. My subscriptions, where's that down here? I know I have a subscription category somewhere. Where is my subscription category? Oh, here we go. So it says $67 for the month, but I need to change that to, let's just change it to 102. I need $102 a month for that. So let's change that goal, needing $102 a month, save that target. And in order to get that for January, I only need to add $35 more. So I'll just add that $35 more instead of the 51 that I had budgeted. So I'm a little ahead on that. Hand dancing, we will add half of that. And some money for gifts. I put that in celebrations. As you see, I've already spent a little money in that. But we'll add $40 in there. So that is everything that I planned out. Somehow I have an extra $161.07. So let's just scrub this budget real quick and see where we would like to put that. Like I said, I know this is over, but this is going to get reimbursed, so I do not want to worry about it. Sinking funds, laundry, home decor, I'll be doing a whole lot of nothing. I don't need any clothing. Let's just put it towards paying off this ideal image. The goal is to pay this off sooner than later, as soon as possible. So plus 161.07. All right, so I've got 240.07 here. And if you see it says I need 64 for a month, that is if I want to pay this off by December 31st. When you set these goals in YNAB, it gives you a timeline. It gives you a timeline, and it gives you an amount on how much you need to break down your payments every single month, what you should be putting in this category each month to pay it off by that date. So my ultimate goal date would be December 31st. My stretch goal date would be probably June. So the ultimate goal date is, I'm not going to stress about it, December 31st. If I pay it off by December 31st, it's great. It is interest free until December 31st of 2025. I want it gone in less than a year. And so ultimately all extra money that I get in will go to this category so that I can pay it off sooner or later. When I talk a little bit about my financial goals, I will talk about the order that I plan on paying things off and saving for things. And so the first thing that I will plan on paying off is my ideal image. So with that said, that is all for the budget. I have got a lot of money sitting in a lot of categories that is ready here to pay. I love seeing all of the green that I have here and no yellow, so I'm good to go until the next paycheck. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for joining me as I play in YNAB, and I look forward for you guys to join me on this journey as I continue to budget every single week, every single 2 weeks, and just kind of keep on track so that I can meet these goals. Check me out in my next video. I'm not sure exactly what that will be. It will probably be my financial goals for 2024 so that you guys can see what I really want to accomplish this year. But other than that, you guys have a great one. All right, bye.